They tied him down, held out his arms, and with cold steel they cut off both his hands. But instead of begging for mercy, he asked for his other hand to be taken too. This wasn't the end. This was just the beginning. This is the true story of Galvarino, the fearless warrior with no hands who turned pain into power and rose to lead his people into battle against an empire. The year is 1557. The Spanish conquistadors, drunk on power and conquest, are sweeping through South America. But in the dense forests of southern Chile, they meet resistance, not from armies with guns or steel, but from the fiercely independent Mapuche people. These were people who refused to be enslaved, refused to bow, and among them stood a man named Galvarino, a warrior, a leader, a symbol. November 8th, the Battle of Lagunillas. Spanish forces led by Governor Garcia Hurtado de Mendoza ambush the Mapuche. Over 300 are killed, 150 are captured. Among the prisoners is Galvarino, young, fierce, unbroken. And what the Spaniards do next is beyond brutal. They make an example of him. They sever his right hand. He doesn't scream. They reach for the left. He offers it, but instead of killing him, they release him. Broken, they thought. Defeated, they assumed. But Galvarino had no intention of surrendering. He returns to his people not with weakness, but with fire in his voice. He becomes a symbol of Spanish cruelty and Mapuche resilience. He shouts, "I will return to fight even if I must hold my weapons in my teeth." And he meant it. Galvarino fashions blades to the stumps of his arms. Where he once had hands, now there is steel. He trains. He learns to strike, to lead. He becomes the blade himself. Just weeks later, on November 30th, the Battle of Milarop begins. 600 Spaniards against 4,000 Mapuche warriors. Galvarino is on the front lines, his arms a terrifying symbol of fury. The battle rages. Blood soaks the ground. The Mapuche fight with honor, but the Spanish forces overwhelm them. Thousands fall. Galvarino is captured once again, and again he is offered mercy, but he spits on it. The legend says he told them he regretted not having done more damage. Some say he was thrown to the dogs. Others say he was hanged. But one thing is certain. Galvarino died as he lived, unconquered. Today, Galvarino is more than a name. He's a street, a town, a monument, a reminder that true strength doesn't come from what you hold in your hands, but from what you carry in your heart. He had no hands, but he had courage. He had fire, and that made him a legend.